The label weird is being widely applied to Trump and Vance, and it seems to be effective. That behavior is weird, one might say. It's a straightforward observation of what we're witnessing. No matter your political stance, you may have encountered remarks labeling Trump and Vance as weird. And if you haven't heard, let me explain. The speculation arguably began when Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who is rumored to be a potential VP choice for Harris, appeared on MSNBC last week and remarked, "These are weird people on the other side." He continued, "They want to take books away. They want to be in your exam room." That's what it comes down to. Don't sugarcoat this. These are weird ideas. Listen to them speak. Note, he has been labeling conservatives as weird since February. The phrase caught on and sparked a movement. The Harris campaign adopted the sentiment in a press release questioning, "Is Donald Trump okay?" and stating, "Trump is old and quite weird." Subsequently, the campaign issued another release, leading with J.D. Vance is weird, and headlining with J.D. Vance is a creep who wants to ban abortion nationwide. Observing the traction gained by labeling conservatives as weird, CNN's Jake Tapper recently inquired of Tim Walz, "Why do you believe weird is a more potent criticism of Trump than the Democrats' usual argument that he poses an existential threat to democracy?" As Tapper and others have observed, there has been a significant shift in messaging following Biden's withdrawal and Harris's emergence as the presumed Democratic nominee. Some argue that the new approach is much more effective compared to the prior, when they go low, we go high strategy. One viewpoint suggests that it is a superior tactic because lecturing conservatives is ineffective. Essentially, the strategy of meeting them at their level seems to be effective. In answering Tapper's question, Wall suggested that demystifying communication by calling out behaviors such as Trump's endangerment of women's rights and constitutional freedoms, and labeling them accurately as weird, diminishes Trump's influence. He stated, "Pay attention to him." He mentions Hannibal Lecter, electrifying sharks, and any wild idea that comes to mind, and I believe we overestimate his influence. One approach is to reduce the fear factor and simply identify it for what it is. He continued, "I've got to tell you. My observation on this is, have you ever seen the guy laugh? That seems very weird to me that an adult can go through 6.5 years of being in the public eye. If he has laughed, it's at someone, not with someone. That is weird behavior. It is simply what is being observed, one might say, indicating there's no alternative term." In light of the new communication approach, Harris's supporters are rallying behind the tactic. A sociology professor mentioned that historically, mocking fascists has been effective because they cannot handle being ridiculed. This seems to resonate with conservative media to some extent. They are not amused by the weird comments. For example, Fox News has been critically analyzing and challenging the remark nonstop. J.D. Vance showed discomfort when a Fox News reporter inquired, "There's a new pejorative that Harris and her husband have been using, referring to you as weird. Does that affect you emotionally?"